Hi, and welcome to Edolab Markets. Today we're reading market structure the way smart money leaves it, using Edo Smart Money Map. It brings the whole smart money concepts toolkit onto one chart, structure breaks, changes of character, and the order blocks behind them. Instead of drawing swing lines and zones by hand, the indicator maps them for you and tells you which way structure is leaning. On Citigroup Weekly you can see the breaks labeled, and the current structure bullish, up in the panel. One map of who is in control, and where the key levels are. Structure is just the sequence of swing highs and swing lows the market leaves behind. As long as price keeps making higher highs and higher lows, the structure is bullish, lower highs and lower lows, and it's bearish. The indicator tracks the last significant swing high and swing low, the levels that matter, and watches for a close beyond them. On Emerson Weekly each labeled break is a moment price closed through one of those levels. Everything else is built on this, break a level, and structure has spoken. A break of structure, or BOS, is a break in the direction of the existing trend. In an uptrend, price closing above the last swing high is a bullish BOS, the trend is continuing. The indicator draws a line at the broken level and labels it BOS, confirmed on the close so it doesn't repaint. On Phillips 66 Weekly you can see bullish BOS after bullish BOS, each one confirming the uptrend is intact. BOS is continuation, the trend just proved itself again. A change of character, or CHoCH, is the opposite, the first break against the trend. When an uptrend that kept breaking highs suddenly closes below its last swing low, that's a bearish CHoCH, the first sign the trend may be turning. It's the earliest structural warning the indicator gives, and it flips the structure bias in the panel. On Home Depot Weekly the bearish CHoCH marks where the uptrend first cracked and structure turned down. BOS continues the trend, CHoCH is where it changes. That difference is the whole point. Every structure break leaves an order block behind it. The indicator finds the last opposite candle before the break, the origin of the move, and draws it as a zone. A bullish break leaves a green demand block below, a bearish break leaves a red supply block above. On the Taiwan Fund Weekly you can see the green blocks stamped under each bullish break, the levels price may return to. Structure tells you the direction, the order block tells you where to look for the reaction. Those blocks don't last forever. The indicator tracks each one until it's mitigated. When price trades back into a block and taps it, the zone has done its job, it turns dashed and fades. A mitigated block is spent, the fresh, solid ones are the zones still waiting to be tested. On Euro Sterling Weekly you can see the dashed blocks that price has already revisited, and the solid ones still live. Fresh blocks are the ones to watch. Put it together and you have a full structural read at a glance. The labels show you the sequence of BOS and CHoCH, the boxes show you the zones, the bias tells you the side in control. A bearish bias with fresh bear blocks overhead is a clean picture, sellers in control, supply above. On Near Weekly the structure is bearish, the last event a breakdown, and the map lines up on the sell side. You read the story left to right, and the panel gives you the summary. The panel in the top right corner is that summary. The top line is the structure bias, bullish, bearish, or neutral, color-coded. Then the last event, whether it was a BOS or a CHoCH, and on which side. And the count of active bullish and bearish order blocks still on the chart. On Airbnb Weekly the panel reads bullish, last event a change of character, with the live blocks below. Let's open the settings. The key control is the structure profile. It sets how big a swing has to be to count. Scalper tracks fast, small swings for intraday. Swing is the balanced default, and long-term only maps the major structure, best on the weekly. On Bristol Myers weekly, moving to long-term keeps only the biggest breaks, cancel puts it back. Match the profile to the timeframe you actually trade. The rest of the settings turn each layer on or off. You can show or hide the BOS labels, the change of character labels, and the raw swing points. You can toggle the order blocks, set how many to keep, the mitigation mode, the colors, and the panel. On Micron weekly the defaults show structure and blocks together, strip it back to just what you need. Everything here is presentation, the structure logic underneath doesn't change. Finally, the alerts. You reach them from the Create Alert dialog. There are 6, a bullish or bearish BOS, a bullish or bearish CHoCH, and a bullish or bearish order block mitigated. So you can be told the moment structure continues, the moment it changes, or the moment a zone is filled. None of them is a buy or a sell order, they simply mark that a condition was met on the closed candle. Edo Smart Money Map is free and open source. You'll find the full script on TradingView, and everything else on our website, www.edolab.io. Structure before signals. This is Edolab Markets, and we'll see you in the next video.